Okay, what we're doing today is we're working on a 2001 Pontiac Bonneville with a 3.8 liter Series 2 V6 engine in it. And what we're doing today is we're working on the thermostat. And since we're at the thermostat and we're going to be losing antifreeze while removing the thermostat housing, we're going to go ahead and do the coolant temperature sensor as well. These parts I'm talking about are right here. It's the thermostat housing. I believe the thermostat is under here. The coolant temperature sensor is right here. We have to unplug this, get a wrench on this, pull this out, take a couple of nuts off to hold the thermostat housing down, and then we'll have access to those parts that we need to service and replace. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that right now. Be sure to put a drain pan under the area that you're working on to catch whatever antifreeze may come out. This is the thermostat right here. Use a screwdriver to pry it out of its position. Coolant temperature sensor. It's hard to see all the corrosion on the end of this sensor, but that's something you have to clean off to be sure it gives an accurate reading for your ECU. Here's what the coolant temperature looks like once it's cleaned. It's nice and shiny, so we know it'll give a correct reading through the ECU. Here's what the new thermostat looks like. New gasket. It's ready to be installed. Go ahead and wipe out as much corrosion around the thermostat housing and the place where it sits in as you can. This thing looks pretty nasty. I think this is what happens once you mix Dex Cool with regular green antifreeze. It turns into gel. I've heard about it before. This is the first time I've actually seen what it'll do. So we're gonna go ahead and clean out this thermostat housing. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and install the parts now. We've already cleaned up the thermostat housing because it was looking pretty scrungy. It's much better now. Kind of hard to see in there, but it's clean now. And then we're going to go ahead and install this coolant temperature sensor first. So we're going to do that right now. Now the thermostat. Thermostat housing next. That's how you install a thermostat and coolant temperature sensor on a 2001 Pontiac Bonneville 3.8 liter Series 2 V6. Be sure to top off your coolant because you lost some when we did this job.